You're here because repeated unsafe driving and compliance-related events have triggered mandatory safety improvement training. This is a corrective session, and the expectation is immediate change behind the wheel.
This corrective action training has been assigned due to unsafe driving behaviour and FMCSA compliance concerns identified through company safety monitoring systems. Mandatory Driver Improvement Programme. LoadX Logistics expects every driver operating under FMCSA regulations to drive defensively, protect the public, and follow policy on every trip.
In the next few minutes, we'll focus on the behaviors that must improve now and what safe, compliant operation looks like in real driving conditions. Unsafe driving never stays isolated to one moment. It creates risk for you, for the motoring public, and for the carrier that operates under its DOT authority. A close call, a hard-braking event, or a speeding alert can show up in telematics, camera review, roadside inspections, and safety department monitoring. That exposure can lead to CSA score impact, insurance liability, preventable crash costs, and extra scrutiny from regulators and customers. It also disrupts operations. Loads get delayed, dispatch plans change, equipment sits, and everyone downstream feels the effect of one unsafe decision. Let's start with close following. In a commercial vehicle, safe space is not optional because your stopping distance is longer and your margin for error is smaller.
Repeated unsafe driving behavior increases risk to the driver, the public, and company operating authority. DOT roadside inspections, CSA score increases, FMCSA exposure, accident liability, insurance risk, loss of dispatch opportunities.
The sequence is simple. You perceive the hazard, react, then the truck begins to slow. At highway speed, that process takes distance you cannot get back once it's gone. Weight matters too. A loaded combination vehicle needs far more room to stop than a passenger car, and that gap grows when traffic compresses unexpectedly. At night, in rain, on wet pavement, or in reduced visibility, following too closely becomes even more dangerous because traction and sight distance both shrink. Your job is to maintain a safe cushion and let impatient traffic go. Don't match the aggression around you. Control your space, manage your speed, and stay ahead of the problem. Speeding is more than driving above the posted limit. It's any speed that is unsafe for traffic, weather, road surface, visibility, or the space you actually have. As speed increases, reaction time stays human, but stopping distance grows fast. That means less time to recover and far greater crash force if something goes wrong. In congestion, the danger rises quickly because vehicles brake unpredictably and space disappears in seconds. Work zones, reduced speed areas, ramps, curves, and changing weather all demand that you slow down early and drive the conditions, not your schedule. A few extra miles per hour can turn a manageable situation into a preventable violation or a severe crash. Professional drivers protect time by planning better, not by pushing speed. Unsafe lane changes usually begin before the truck moves. They start when a driver rushes the decision, assumes a lane is clear, or fails to create enough space first. The safe pattern is consistent. Check mirrors, signal early, verify the blind spots, confirm your space, then move smoothly only when the lane change is truly there to make. Around passenger vehicles, remember that other drivers drift, speed up, or sit where you cannot see them for longer than you expect. Abrupt steering, late merges, and aggressive moves to gain position create unnecessary conflict with surrounding traffic and increase sideswipe and hard-braking risk. A professional lane change is planned, signaled, visible, and smooth. If the opening is not clean, stay patient and wait. Missing one opportunity is better than forcing one. Hours of service compliance is part of safe operation. If you don't manage your legal time correctly, fatigue risk rises and FMCSA violations follow. You need a plan before the day gets tight. Check available drive time, on-duty limits, required breaks, and trip demands early, not after the clock becomes a problem. Your ELD is a compliance tool, not something to ignore until an alert appears. Monitor it consistently and use it to make disciplined decisions about pace and stops. Missed breaks, overdriving available hours, or poor trip planning can trigger violations, roadside consequences, and dispatch disruption that affects the next load as well. Professional compliance means planning ahead, communicating early, and staying legal all day. No load is worth pushing past the rules that protect you and everyone around you. Now, let's be clear about expectations. Measurable improvement is required immediately, and your performance over the next 14 days matters.
Immediate and measurable improvement is required during the next 14 days of active operation. Speed management, following distance, lane discipline, FMCSA compliance, defensive driving behavior.
That means reducing unsafe events, following FMCSA requirements, using sound judgment in traffic, and showing consistent defensive driving on every trip. Safety leadership will review behavior through available monitoring, including event data, compliance records, and other operational indicators. If unsafe driving or compliance violations continue, dispatch eligibility and your ability to operate under company authority may be affected. Every safe decision protects you, protects the public, and protects LoadX logistics. Defensive driving and FMCSA compliance are not optional. They are part of the job every mile of every day. Starting now, operate with discipline, space, patience, and compliance on every trip. That's how you protect your career and keep this fleet moving safely.
Completion of this training confirms the driver has reviewed company safety expectations and corrective action requirements. Safety expectations were reviewed. FMCSA compliance was explained. Unsafe operation was addressed. Improvement is required immediately.